update. I don't know how this video is going to play out, but I think I'm just going to cobble it all together and give like updates on what's going on with the car. But we are on the way. Man, looks like there's an accident here. We are on the way just to take delivery of the headlights, which I'm pretty excited about. I'll give the backstory somewhere in here, maybe when we get there, and I can unbox them. But we're just gonna go do a quick check-in because I haven't spoken with my service advisor on the car or gotten an ETA on when it's going to be finished. And it's been 3 weeks, I think. So we're just going to head over there, pop in, do a little check-in, see if they'll let me record, because I really want to record like the whole process, but I know that the first time I was there, like they were really busy, so they didn't let me in. So probably not any better today because it's a Monday. But I'm hoping, they'll let me in there and we can at least see the car taken apart or something. I'm pretty sure it's in prep right now, or maybe even to paint. But yeah, we are on the way. We're in the daily, so just hoping that it can get done quick and we can get it back. I'm really excited for just this whole process. It's a blessing in disguise. So hopefully when we get there, they'll let us in. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're here at the collision center in Fairfield, and we need to check the headlights anyway. So I worked out a deal with the guys. I had $1,000 deductible on the insurance claim, but the insurance denied the headlights because they were so expensive. They were almost like $1,500 a pop for each headlight for the FK8. So when I talked to Dan, my service advisor, he said, "Look, why don't we do this? Why don't you just buy your own like lights?" And then he's like, "You don't have to pay the deductible, obviously, because you're out of pocketing the lights." So I was like, "What's my budget?" He's like, try to stay around $800 to $1,000, to be fair. So I was like, say no more, because Morimoto was running a sale for 4th of July. So I got the headlights for like $800 shipped from Morimoto, the V2s. But I don't know if I bought the right ones or if they shipped the right ones, so we got to find out. So he's going to get the headlights for me. I'm going to get all the keys that I don't want. I want the black key because it looks the best. And then he was nice enough to go ahead and let me in to get some pictures of the car or some video, whatever he allows me to do. He said he's like, it'll be quick. So super, super sick. Man, I'm pumped right now just to see what it looks like and to see what they've done. But let's see if we can get the other keys for the light conditions and then see if we got the right headlights. All right, guys. So we got the keys for the headlights. They are the right ones, thank God. I knew Morimoto wouldn't mess up, but we just had to make sure. Or for me, I thought I messed up. But no, excuse me. He was gonna let me back in there, but one of the guys stopped him and said, "Hey, look, the Type R is the blue one." They were like, "Yeah, I guess I have a white one, an FL5 one here too." But apparently it's like in prep right now to get prepped for paint. So he's like, "Unfortunately, like I'm not gonna be able to let you back there." He's like, "I just can't." He's like, "Especially with what you're wearing, like you're gonna get dirty and whatever and whatnot." So I was just like, "All right, that's cool." And he was like, "But what I can do for you," he's like, "I could send you some videos or some photos of what we got going on." And he's like, "That's really dope that you got your YouTube channel and whatever and whatnot." So he's gonna send me photos or videos either later today or tomorrow morning or midday. So it's cool, you know what I mean? Like it is what it is. They're doing a really good job. He told me that it should be done within the next week and a half, 2 weeks, which is wild. So I'll have the car, before my birthday almost, or right at my birthday, which is pretty sick. I thought like maybe end of August, middle of August, like the soonest, but super, super stoked, super happy. He's like, it's a really big paint job, you know what I mean? So he's like, it's in a very intense prep right now. So he's like, we don't want to mess anything up or get the guys off their flow. So I was like, I don't want to bother them either. So Not going to come back here again. I thought I might take another stop by later in the weeks coming, but if he's saying it's going to be done in the next week and a half, 2 weeks tops, then there's really, I don't want to be a pain in the ass. So I'll just try to like get updates from him, hopefully, as everything goes. But I'm contemplating on telling them to put the bumper on the car, because I want to put an intercooler on the car before they put this brand new bumper on, because as all of you know, or some of you may know, or maybe some of you don't know, it sucks, this bumper. Once you take this bumper off, it's never the same. Until Mac Lifters comes up with a kit for the bumper sag and for the tabs, until Mac Lifters comes up with that, like, this bumper is a pain in the ass. The clips are notorious to break. Once you take it off, like, that's a wrap, so I'm trying to lock down an intercooler right now to put on the car. I'm not sure they're going to let me take the bumper home painted already, and then I can put the bumper on myself, but I'm trying to find a way around this so that I, can get that piece on, because I'm pretty sure that's the only bolt-on that I need to take the bumper off is the intercooler. So I got to think of this, and I got to make a move quick, and I don't have enough time. I thought I was going to have enough time. So I cannot tell you guys how pumped I am right now to get this car back. Like, it's so crazy, like, just how everything happened, and I haven't really given a backstory. And like I keep saying in this video and my previous videos or recordings that I've done, like, I don't know how I'm going to conjumble all these videos together that I've made, because this was like so sudden. So ultimately what ended up happening is, like, I just filed a claim with my insurance company because I had gotten some bumper damage on the highway. It doesn't matter, like, there was pitting in the headlights and in the bumper, and so I called my insurance company and I asked them if I could file a claim on it, and they said yes, no problem. I just filed the claim, and they said bring it to this place, which I know for a fact is good, because my boy, I think I said this in a previous video, he got his SI done there, and it was flawless. It looked brand new off the showroom floor, and it was his front bumper as well. But I took it to them, and Dan, my service advisor, was like, look, this pitting is really bad. He's like, your whole front end's gonna have to get replaced. And then he did a walk around of the vehicle, and he's just like, you have rock chips all over this car. He's like, the whole car's got to get repainted. So I said, how long are we looking at? He thought 2 months. I thought 2 months, and it's already been there for 3 weeks on the weekend, so it'll be like a month. It'll be like a month and a half almost. So I got all new parts for the front end, new bumper, new fog garnishes. I didn't need new fog lights because I just bought the JDM Honda Access ones. They're redoing the whole hood, new mirror caps. They're fixing the A and B pillars, obviously. New glass. It's going to be a brand new car. I mean, it's absolutely insane that I got that, and it was all approved through insurance. And I just had to pay $1,000 deductible, but the way that worked is, like I told you guys, Dan told me, they didn't approve the lights, they want to go aftermarket with the lights, and I was like, oh, okay. So, us enthusiasts, I was like, what's the budget for aftermarket lights? And he was like, $400 each, and I was like, done. I was like, if I buy the headlights on my dime, do I have to pay $1,000 deductible? Will you do that for me? And he was like, no problem. So, guys, if you're in Connecticut and you need a shop through an insurance company, because without insurance, they're really expensive, Fairfield Collision Auto Center. Make sure it's Fairfield Collision Auto Center right by the Westport Honda, because if there is another Fairfield Auto Collision and they're at all the same. This one is extremely professional. I just rolled up right now, and there was like 3 Porsches outside. They had a freaking Ferrari in the back that I saw. I think there was a Lamborghini Huracan. They do some really high-end cars. There was a bunch of Mercedes there, and then they still do like stuff because Honda Westport's right there, so they do some stuff with them too. So just super sick, you know, that all that's getting taken care of. You know, because I'm very meticulous, very OCD. I'm a little worried too. I am still worried about the paint. Is it gonna match? I mean, I'm sure it's gonna match because my boy Fern, they did black on his front bumper, and it was perfect. It was really perfect. And black and white are pretty fucking hard. They can be hard to match if the shop doesn't know what they're doing. So I have no doubt in my mind that this is just gonna come out. You know, it's gonna come out sick. I hope it does. But then there's that, you know, that little voice in the back of my mind that's just like, damn, like you're repainting the whole car. Like, you know, is it going to be up to OEM standard? Is it going to have that glitter, that shine? You know, this is my favorite color. You know, on the Type R, I've been looking for this color for a very long time. I could not find it back in the day, 4 or 5 years ago when I got my first Type R, which is why I settled for red. Because I couldn't find white, so my first color was blue. Couldn't find blue. Then I wanted white. White was impossible to find, and then I got the opportunity on that red one, R1154, and this one's R15454. You know, so God, man, it's just God is good. You know, so count your blessings. You know, so just super blessed. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Again, I apologize if I'm repeating myself like multiple times throughout all these videos because I don't know how many pieces together. If I'm going to do it like one segment at a time, or if I'm going to just make one giant video and post the whole thing. But I do apologize for not uploading content, and this just all happened like spur of the moment, just like really quick. So, and shout out to my insurance company, Geico, my Geico advisor, Dan, like shout out to them because they got the ball moving like in hours, literally in hours. Like I filed the claim, and that same day I think I brought it to them, and they took the car. Like it was crazy. Everything just happened really, really quick. So yeah, catch you guys later.